For years we've been told Britain needs a major airport expansion. Now we know the official recommendation to make that happen is a third runway at Heathrow.
Heathrow is a very strong long-haul airport. Gatwick is more oriented towards European and low-cost flying, and we therefore think you get much more economic bang for your buck by expanding Heathrow.
But what about the extra noise pollution, the extra air pollution, the extra traffic congestion around West London? The objections are coming thick and fast, like the planes.
Leading the opposition to the plan, MPs from the west of the capital, and one of them is also the mayor.
You need something that is going to work for the country for 50 years, and this option, by Howard's own admission, just delivers a stopgap solution until 2030. That's just a 15-year lifespan, and then there'll be massive pressure for a fourth runway.
So final question, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be out there trying to stop the bulldozers, whatever it is?
Well, I think my services as a bulldozer blocker will not be required for a very long time.
But it looks like it's not in.
I think it's highly unlikely.
Labour say they're ready to back Heathrow expansion, and today they taunted the Prime Minister.
So it seems like he's in a holding pattern above Heathrow and that Boris won't let him land.
I seem to remember that the last leader of the Labour Party, although we've been churning through a few recently, had a totally different position on airports to the one that she is now putting forward. What I can say to the Honourable Lady is we will all read this report and a decision will be made by the end of the year.
David Cameron is in a bind. This is the promise he made before the 2010 election.
Let's take the Heathrow third runway. If you get a Conservative government with a majority, you absolutely know the third runway won't go ahead.
If he goes back on that, this village will simply disappear. Harmondsworth will be bulldozed to make way for the runway, and 1,500 people forced to move.
We are not against the airport, we never have, and we've never asked to have the airport closed. But the airport has got to stay in its boundaries.
It's not just a little plot of land for Heathrow to mess about with. It's people's lives that go back generations, and they've got to seriously think, put it at Gatwick, because that way you're not ruining anybody's lives.
This issue's hung over governments for at least 10 years. The time for putting off a decision is running out.